What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're going to be doing the Smackdown review. We started off with a segment earlier. Backstage, Kevin Owens is greeted by Shane McMahon and security. After a bit of a spat, Kevin Owens is given the night off. We then cut to the ring, where Shane McMahon is going to be having a town hall meeting. We have a recap of The Undertaker, Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre match from Extreme Rules. Shane McMahon gives everybody an opportunity to air out their grievances. Reigns is the first one to come up to the microphone. He says that nobody respects him, and that Shane McMahon can kiss his ass. Shane replies that he's going to be fining Roman Reigns, and he'll be dealing with him later. Great. Charlotte Flair steps up. She sucks up to Shane McMahon. She's interrupted by Liv Morgan. Morgan calls Flair a phony. Shane McMahon cuts off Liv Morgan. Buddy Murphy says he doesn't need Kevin Owens' help. Apollo Crews says everybody agrees with Kevin Owens. Zelina Vega interrupts him, saying that he's just trying to kiss up to the WWE Universe, and then challenges him to a fight. Then Shane McMahon's biggest ball licker, Elias, comes stepping up, but he's interrupted by the New Day. Xavier Woods calls Elias a jackass. Kingston hypes up the SmackDown locker room, but says that they're not given any chances. Then miraculously, their microphones cut off. Shane says he's ending the town hall, dismisses everybody. Cesaro steps up with a microphone and says that he wants to pick a fight with Aleister Black. Shane approves the match. Kevin Owens gets into the ring, gives Shane McMahon a stunner, and then exits through the crowd. This was seriously wasted 15 minutes. So we go on to our first match, Cesaro versus Aleister Black in an Extreme Rules rematch. This is yet another good match. Partway through, we cut to a commercial, but we did have a picture-in-picture of the match still going on. See? It can work. We don't have to stop the goddamn match just for a fucking commercial. If you missed the Extreme Rules match, this one was just as good. There was a ton of offense. Aleister Black connected with the Black Mass, hit Cesaro so hard he knocked out his mouthpiece, and Aleister Black got the pin. This was a good match, good opener. Sadly, we had to wait 15 minutes to get to it. Backstage, we have Dolph Ziggler sucking up to Shane McMahon, saying he wants a match with Kevin Owens. Shane says if he can get him back into the arena, we'll have that match. Then we have Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan. This was an alright match, as you can probably guess. It was a glorified squash match. Charlotte Flair got the figure 8, and Liv Morgan tapped out. We then have Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose versus Ember Moon and her partner, Bayley. This is an match. I really wasn't much into it. Most of the people on Twitter weren't either. Ember Moon hits the Eclipse on Mandy Rose, gets the pin. After the match, there's an interview with Bayley where she names Ember Moon as the #1 contender for the SmackDown title. What, are we not doing matches anymore? Now we could just say, oh, you're going to be the person I'm going to be going up against. No, are we just throwing the fucking rulebook out anymore? Then the New Day come out, all three of them talking about their wins at Extreme Rules. Xavier Woods says he knows why Daniel Bryan's coming out for his announcement and that the New Day will be accepting their challenge for the SmackDown tag titles. Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan come out. They walk about halfway down the ramp. They walk back. They come out. They walk back. Come out about 3 times. Daniel Bryan doesn't say anything. He drops his microphone, and they both walk to the back. Then Samoa Joe comes out. He says he wants a shot at Kofi Kingston's title. Then Elias comes out, tells Samoa Joe he's already had his chance, that he wants a shot at it. Then Randy Orton comes out. He says he wants a shot at it. Xavier Woods says, well, why don't we just have a 6-man tag match? Randy Orton says he doesn't want anything to do with that. Kofi Kingston calls the Viper limp, which of course brings Randy Orton back into it. So guess what, player? We got a 6-man tag team match. This is an okay match. Kofi Kingston got the hot tag at the end. Everyone got their big spots in. Orton hit the RKO on Kingston and got the pin. Then we have the Iconics versus the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag team titles. What? Almost forgot we had those anymore. This is basically just a bullshit match. The Kabuki Warriors had the better of the Australian Bella Twins. Billie Kay gets knocked out of the ring, but Peyton Royce keeps her from getting into the ring, and they all get counted out. What the fuck? Like I said, bullshit. After the match, the Kabuki Warriors beat down on the Iconics, so something tells me we're going to be seeing this over at SummerSlam. Then we go to our main event, Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens in an Extreme Rules rematch. This match was a lot better without the commentary. Really could have done without that bullshit. I will say this, the match lasted longer than the one at Extreme Rules. Partway through the match, Shane McMahon, Drew McIntyre, the B-Team, Elias, and a whole bunch of other heels come walking out to the ring. They surround the ring. Ziggler gets the best of Owens, but Owens was able to get the stunner, tries to go for the pin. Shane McMahon pulls him out of the ring, ends up eating the stunner. Kevin Owens runs out of the arena being chased by the heels. Shane McMahon vows that Kevin Owens is going to pay dearly as we end tonight's SmackDown. This was not a good SmackDown. The matches were okay, they were decent, but again, we had way too many talking segments. The whole town hall was a waste. The New Day Daniel Bryan thing was a waste. Thankfully, we only had one recap of the Bray Wyatt Finn Balor incident. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.